CNN is running a story on their front page that says Trump is allowing up to 2 weeks of diplomacy before deciding to strike Iran. I'm thoroughly confused, or maybe I'm just old and did not know. Since when does the President of the United States have unilateral decision-making power to decide if we're going to war? Somehow, I thought this Constitution divides the war powers between the President and Congress. I always thought and was taught that the President is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, but Congress only has the power to declare war. I always thought the War Powers Resolution of 1973, or passed in 1973, further limited the president's authority to commit troops to armed conflict without consulting with Congress. Not just consulting with Congress, but receiving congressional approval. This serves as a check on the president's power to ensure that any decision that's made to go to war is made by elected representatives of the people. So why is CNN making it sound like this decision is a unilateral one and in the hands of one person? The Constitution explicitly grants Congress the power to declare war. Well, I probably need to be freshening up because something's not right here. And I didn't think my memory was that bad. But maybe it is.
Oh God, somebody need to tell her. She's not wrong, but I think she's a constitutionalist. I think if that's a thing, like, um, fascism don't follow a constitution. Fascism does whatever the fuck it wants to do. It's a god king. That's what fascism is. It does, you know, like, um, now, like, she probably didn't know this, but when Biden was sending weapons to Ukraine and Israel, Congress signed legislation saying that the president can give um, weapons and money anytime he wants to. Like, he ain't got to go through Congress for that. But I thought that you could, you had to go to the Congress for budgetary shit. But hey, when it comes to war and money, money and war, like, what Constitution, like, and also, don't she not notice that innocent protesters, innocent, like, people like Mahmoud Khalil, which got out of jail, which thank God for that. She probably don't know that he was in detention center in Louisiana, my state, for 3 months, and he didn't commit a crime. So yeah, Constitution ain't shit. Fuck the Constitution. I mean, that's what the fascists say. Both Joe Biden and Trump are fascists, by the way. See, I have to, to me, I both sides everything because it is a both sides thing. Um, so yeah, like Trump saying he needs 2 weeks, which most likely they will attack Iran. That's what's going to happen. I put none past any of these motherfuckers. Trump said no new wars. Like, MAGA, where you at? Oh my God, man! Like, the MAGA that's anti-war. Like, why y'all still supporting y'all God King? Y'all should not support him anymore, right? Because he's not anti-war. Even his first term, he wasn't anti-war. Like, he didn't put off Afghanistan. Remember, Trump promised he's supposed to leave, the troops supposed to leave Afghanistan. What happened? Like, see, these people is full of shit, man. MAGA and the demo dummies. So anyway, without further ado, what's up, guys? Sorry for that long rant, but I just had to say what I had to say. Welcome to the Good Faith Show. I'm your host, Andre Morton. And the Good Faith Show is only exclusively on the ATP Network. You can catch the ATP Network on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Rumble, and now we on Kick as well. And also, to add some shameless plugs for you as well. On the bottom of the screen, scrolling, you'll see follow our official Twitter account. The handle is at ATP Network 247. And also like the video. It's free. It don't cost you nothing. So when you like the video, it pushes out an algorithm. So that way we'll get more eyeballs on our content. And also to, uh, subscribe to the ATP Network channel, YouTube, and Rumble. And I keep forgetting to say this. Um, if you on Twitter and you watching this, because Twitter is just glitchy as hell. A lot of times y'all don't even know when I go live and shit, and then when I do, it be too late. Please, like, move on to. I recommend moving on to YouTube and Rumble because those platforms are more stable than Twitter. Like, Twitter is just a mess. It's just a hot, steaming pile of cow dung. What Twitter is, man. Like, oh god. Um, but the person that's running is a Nazi anyway. So, yeah, like, yeah, I recommend just watching on YouTube and Rumble. Better optimization anyway. And also to go to GazaFunds.com, support the Palestinians. Some of you that talks about the Palestinian, talk about what's going on in Gaza and stuff like that, y'all could do the bare minimum too and support these people. I'm not saying donate, if you ain't got it, because I understand people ain't got it like that. The economy has been shit for the working class for a long time. So go to GazaFunds.com, support the Palestinians. So anyway, man, yeah, man, like she talking all that shit. I don't think she's talking in bad faith though. I'm not trying to make this about like she's bullshitting. She's not, but I'm just saying it's like, um, maybe people don't see the fact that fascism is here. Like, people could see glimpses of it, but it's been here for a long time. Like, um, the Constitution don't mean shit when you protesting against the State Department talking points. Like, if you protesting against what Israel's doing, like, dude, our Congress was about to pass a anti-BDS law. Let's say you can't boycott Israel products in the United States. Think about that for a minute, bro. Like, come on. But the Constitution? Oh, the Constitution. Oh my God. Um, yeah, like, and the only reason I think Trump is holding off on this 2 week thing too is because he know that this is not popular, especially since he proclaimed as anti-war. Even though Ted Cruz basically said, like, yeah, U.S. is attacking Iran, but we doing it through Israel. Like, we're not officially attacking Iran ourselves. We're using Israel as a proxy. Kind of like what the United States doing to Ukraine and Russia. Like, the United States know Ukraine isn't going to win that war. Like, the only reason why this war is still dragging on is because Ukraine is still using some of our resources. Like, if the United States, if Trump, Mister, I'm gonna stop the fucking Ukraine war when I first get in there, like, this man's a motherfucking liar, bro. I just don't understand people. Like, like everything he says is a lie almost. Like, I say 98% of things Trump says are fucking lie. Like, I just, Mr. The only thing that he did, I mean, it ain't really all that, is kept TikTok. And then he got TikTok via executive order. Like, TikTok got himself to somebody else that's already going to make it worse. Like, TikTok has changed since it came back. Like, it's noticeable. Like, I talked about it on when I did a show with the co-host. We said that TikTok, like, you couldn't say free Palestine. It flagged the comment for saying free Palestine. And TikTok is the reason why a lot of people know about what's going on in Gaza. But I digress, man. Like, stop voting for these fucking people, man. Just like like the people with common sense say, like, just organize within your community, man. Like, I'm just saying. I need to stop talking about electoral politics, man. This shit is just it's just too much at times. I tell you, I swear. Um, but anyway, without further ado, what I'm gonna talk about today, Mahmoud Khalil's free. Thank God. Thank God. Um, opinion piece by Mundo Weiss: Will Trump enter war in Iran? Protesters send Trump a message in Tehran, and and George Galloway and Piers Morgan go at it. So it might not be a long stream, but hey, an hour would do. I wish I could go 2 and 3 hours, but I just don't know how my sister Savvy Savs do it. Like, she do this shit every day almost for 3 hours straight. Like, Man, like I know she got her producer with her that helps too. But died. Damn, man. I don't know how some people do it. Like getting on this motherfucker trying to find things to say for over an hour. Like that right there within itself is a challenge. And then I'm already autistic, so I already got issues. Y'all can see. Um, but I know y'all love me, man. Y'all wouldn't like shit on me like that. Y'all not trolls, so I appreciate you guys watching me, man. I know y'all said something wrong with this nigga sometime. Yeah, I got issues, y'all. So yeah, again, if you got in, like the video, helps us out a lot because I know these platforms, they don't want us speaking truth to power. Um, so all right, guys, let's get to. All right, guys. This is great news. Finally, some good news for once, man. Like telling you, man. Wow. I remember growing up, my mom used to say, back then, the news used to have a lighter side of the news. I remember she used to say that shit. I'm yeah, like, back then we was a boomer. Now millennials, it's no not the lighter side of the news. It's always something negative. But yeah, I'll start with this first. It says this from NBC News. It says pro-Palestine activist Mahmoud Khalil released after months in detention, even though even though the Supreme Court said that he should be released. They still held this man in there for weeks after. Fascism, fascism is real. I'm gonna read this. Minutes after the Columbia University activists were released, the Trump administration filed an appeal of his release. Of course, right? Of course, of course. This is what happens when you kiss the boot of the Israel lobby. I'm pretty sure they got Trump on speed dial and said, "This motherfucker better not get out of detention. Put his ass back in there." Um, so yeah. Anyway, let me get to it. Let me play the video first. Um, it's good news, man. I'm telling you.
Although justice prevailed, but it's long, very long overdue, and this shouldn't have taken 3 months. I leave some incredible men behind me, over 1,000 people behind me, in a place where they shouldn't have been, in that place, in the first place. Um, I hope the next time that I will be in Gina is to actually visit this museum that's a testimony on America's racist policies against immigrants. Um, the the hundreds of men who I left behind me shouldn't be there in the first place. The Trump administration are doing their best to dehumanize everyone here, whether you are a U.S. citizen, an immigrant, or just.
So yeah. He basically saying that the people that's in there are people that shouldn't be in there, obviously. But yeah, um, like, but yeah, like this guy should have never been in there to begin with, man. Like he's a legal citizen. That's crazy about it. Like he has a green card to be in the United States. That's what I'm trying to say. He missed out on his wife's pregnancy, you know, because of Trump. Like, these motherfuckers, man. I'm telling you. Whoo boy. Let me get to it. Let me get back to it.
A person on this land doesn't mean that you are less of a human. Thank you so much,
Mahmoud,
everyone.
quick question from The Guardian. So the Trump administration has labelled you a national security threat. They have fought tooth and nail to keep you detained in one of the most renowned and
How is he a national security threat? For saying free Palestine? The same people that said free Palestine is anti-Semitic, by the way. Okay. Yeah, he's a national security threat. A guy a former college student that 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 thinks that murdering women and children is bad, and that the people that land got stolen need their land back. Yeah, that's a national security threat. Well, the real national security threat is these fucking billionaires that flying their private jets around, um, fucking poisoning black communities and And good Lord knows what the fuck else. Like that's a national security threat. Not no guy that's yeah. If you know, you know, man. Let me continue. I don't know why the volume's so low, so high. Hope y'all can hear it.
Such and such from the country. Do you have any message for the Trump administration?
The Trump and his administration, they chose the wrong person for this. That doesn't mean that there is a right person for this. There's no right person who should be detained for actually protesting a genocide, for protesting their university, Columbia University, that is investing in the genocide of the Palestinian people. So this is my message. I will be able to give more comments at the press conference in New York tomorrow. I really need to catch like the flight.
What is the first thing you'll do when you get home tonight?
Just hug my wife and son. As simple as that. It's not get back. I did not actually spend.
Man, you can tell this guy has so much emotion in his face. Like they need to let the man go. He said he gonna talk about it more tomorrow. Like, oh well, today I guess. I guess it's today. Yeah. I mean yesterday. Like, geez, Louise, man, the media just want to snatch every cram and cranny out of you, man. But yeah, I'm gonna let it continue.
Time with my son. The only time I spent my son was in a specified 1 hour limit that the government had imposed on us. So that means that now I can actually hug him and Noor, my wife, without looking at the clock. That now it's 59 minutes and they have to give him back to his mom. And then an ICE officer is coming to escort me out. That what actually means.
What's your message to all other immigrants in this country today?
No one is illegal. No human is illegal. That's the message. The message is justice will prevail. No matter what this administration may try to portraying that immigrants are whether criminals or any of that, trying to do all of this now. This simply is not true, and just to keep the fight against this administration.
Mahmoud, you spent 3 months inside that detention centre, you say, with
Spent 104 days, so more than 3 months.
reflecting on that time, has it changed you as a person and your politics as well?
Absolutely. I mean, the moment you enter this facility, your rights leave you behind. So once you enter there, you see a different reality, just a different reality about this country that supposedly champions human rights and liberty and justice.
Human rights.
But once you cross literally that door, you see the opposite side of what actually.
You know, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna end it there for a second. You know, yeah, like this right here, Mahmoud Khalil situation should wake a lot of Americans up, man. Like this, what happens when you speak up for the people that has been oppressed for really almost 100 years, because even before the Nakba, they was like shout out to my comrades that are basically readers and stuff like that. Um, like they land been taken longer than 1948. So yeah, man, it's a lot. You know, I like you could just look at Mahmoud's face. You just could see like just the anguish this man has been through. Ability not to walk around freely, and ability not to be with his wife and kid. He only got to see his son for 1 hour, 1 fucking hour. Should have been in there in the first place. I mean, let's keep it 100. Like for what? He's not a criminal, you know. And like what he said no human is illegal. Um, this should be like the craziest thing is with the right. This is why I can't stand them either. Yeah, I shit on Democrats a lot, but the right too. Y'all some hypocritical people too. Um, Wait, what was y'all in this? Y'all was dead silent when this man got detained the first time. Like, what was y'all pushing Trump? Say, hey, he didn't do he. Even though I don't agree with what he's doing, he's still his First Amendment right, and then he's legal here. Like, then I heard some people say, well, they can take away your green card, but they can only do that if you do something illegal. Like, again, what did he do illegal? I'm just waiting. Like, this is why I can't stand. Like, that's why I can't stand these people. These- But yeah, man. Anyway, let me pull the article back up here. Um, it says pro-Palestine activist and Columbia University graduate Mahmoud Khalil was released from detention Friday evening into more than 3 months of custody in a test of the executive branch's power to unilaterally act against illegal U.S. residents. Oh yeah, let me say this too. I almost forgot. Like, they could come after one of us. One of us. You heard what Trump told Bukele, President Bukele of El Salvador. Um, take the homegrowns are next. No, I'm saying Trump. The homegrowns are next. The homegrowns are next. Like y'all think a green card holder could get treated like this? Imagine a legal U.S. citizen. Like, it's coming, man. Unfortunately, Khalil, whose plight has been center stage in President Donald Trump's crackdown on vocal opponents of Israel's incursion into Gaza, had been in immigration agents' custody since March. He was released from a detention center in Louisiana just after 6:30 p.m. Friday, hours after a federal judge ordered that he be freed. Although justice prevailed, he said upon his release, "It's a very long overdue, and it shouldn't have taken 3 months." I agree. 3 months? Come on, man. He shouldn't even been in there for one fucking second. You talking about 104 days? What he said. Um, he said he was traveling back to New York and couldn't wait to unite with his wife and infant son, who has been born while he was in custody. Trump, in his administration, they chose the wrong person for this, said Khalil, who was a key figure in Columbia campus protests against the war in Gaza last year. That doesn't mean that there is a right person for this. There's no right person for this who should be detained for actually protesting the genocide, for protesting the university, Columbia University. To Columbia University, somebody tweeted this earlier this morning. They said Columbia should lose everything for this, and they should. Where were them in this? They've been quiet in this too. Like, there was your student. Did he, you know, see Columbia University and them, like, they have ties to Israel. That's why, Harvard too. Like, all these motherfuckers have ties to Israel. And so, they was dead silent while their former student was, former student was detained for 3 months. Bullshit. I may tell you. It says in her earlier statement, his wife, Noor Abudallah, said she can finally breathe a sign of relief and know that Mahmoud is on his way home to meet and Dean, who never should have been separated from his father. We know this ruling does not begin to address the injustices the Trump administration has brought upon our family and so many others. The government is trying to silence us for speaking out against Israel ongoing genocide against Palestinians, she said in a statement released by the American Civil Liberties Union. Yeah. See, what they trying to do is they using Mahmoud Khalil as an example, like, hey, we went after him, your ass could be next. So stop protesting against Israel. Either shut up or support Israel. That's what they want. So they make examples out of people all the time. Um, that's why they went after our revolutionaries like that. Like, this ain't nothing new. Like, they went after Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Fred Hampton, the Black Panther Party, the Black Panthers. Like, they do that because, hey, we did it to him, we could do it to you. So you better be quiet. Like, um, Assistant Homeland Security Secretary Tricia McLaughlin lashed out at rogue U.S. District Court Judge Michael Faber- Fabiraz for saying he had no authority to order Khalil's release. Oh, God. These people don't know how the system works. This is what happens when you hire a bunch of Trump bootlickers, man. This is yet another example on how out of control members of the judicial branch are undermining national security, McLaughlin said. Yeah, the same judicial branch that gave Trump immunity. So Trump can say like anything he do is within the confines of immunity, and he could do it. Like, but one judge, even though the craziest thing is the Trump administration is going to appeal his release. So if Trump get his way, Mahmoud could be back in detention again. Hopefully not, but oh my God, these people are so fucking stupid. Their conduct not only denies the result of the 2024 election, but but it also does great harm to our constitutional system by undermining public confidence in the court. Now you undermine the constitutional system by leaving Mahmoud Khalil in there for 3 fucking months, and he didn't do a goddamn thing. That's undermining constitution. And whew, um, one thing nice about not being not monetized is you can like say a little bit of cussy words you want. Government attorney um, Durman Sampat had agreed that Congress have given the executive branch sweeping powers to determine who could be removed from the country. The courts should not have the authority to interfere, Sampat said. Oh, please, man. Um, come on, man. I don't. I don't think. I don't think any of that is right. Farber said during the remote hearing. He added that there's very strong and contested record that Khalil is not a flight risk and that he poses no danger to the public. Oh my God. Oh Lord. See, they go with the terrorist shit again. You're a terrorist. You're this. You're that for saying women and children shouldn't get killed. Oh Lord. Oh, these people are so stupid. I'm going to exercise this discretion that I have to order the release of the petitioner in this case, said Fairbairn, who is based in New Jersey. Fairbairn declined a government request to stay his order for 7 days to give the government more time to fight it. Less than 10 minutes after Khalil is released from the detention center in Jenner, Louisiana, about 4 hours away from me, Trump administration filed a notice of appeal. Of course, right? According to the court filing, the administration is appealing Friday's order granting Khalil's release, as well as previous ruling that he had preliminarily barred from his detention and deportation based on the Secretary of State Marco Rubio's determination that he poses a national security risk. Um, Magistrate Judge Michael Hammer said Khalil will have to surrender his passport and other travel documents as a condition of his release. I mean, why though? Why? It's so fucking stupid. Hammer, who also ordered Khalil to limit his travel to New York, where he lives, Michigan, where he has family, New Jersey, where Fairbanks is based, Louisiana, the location of his immigrant case, in Washington D.C. for congressional visits and lobbying efforts. Wow, wow. You limit the dude's travel to a state where he live at. Like, okay, um, this is crazy. Um, no one should be feared. No one should fear being in jail for speaking out in this country," said Khalil's attorney Anila Das, a co-director of the Immigration Rights Clinic at New York University School of Law. "We are overjoyed that Mr. Khalil will finally be reunited with his family while we continue to fight this case in court." Um, I ended there, man. I don't want to continue reading this shit from corporate media. So yeah, man. So I'm happy he out. I'm happy that he can go home, lay in his bed, hug his kid, hug his wife. Eat a meal, Lord, because Lord knows what the hell he ate in there, man. I don't want to know. Um, them detention facilities, man. I'm pretty sure they're shitty, just like private prisons. They ain't no different than a private prison. Um, you know, man. This right here should anger more people. People are still just so uncomfortable, man. People still don't see it, like bro, like they literally doing fascism in our faces, and people just still coasting, like bro. They can bro, anybody that speaks out against the agenda will be persecuted. Like they literally telling us that. Look what they're doing with these ice protests in LA this past week here. Like they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck, bro. Look, Trump said homegrowns. Like people ain't paying attention, man. Like I be at work, I be talking to people. It's like they just, well, it just happened to him. Hey, it ain't gonna happen to me. Yeah, don't say never. Never say never, my guy. So yeah, happy for Mahmoud Khalil. I hope they beat this fucking appeal, which is just wild. But hey, it's fascism 101 for you. All right, guys, on to the next story. All right, guys. So, this is an opinion piece for Mundo Weiss. Shout out to Mundo Weiss, man. This is where I highly recommend going, rather than corporate media. So, this says, will Trump enter Israel's war on Iran? It says here, it says Donald Trump has set a 2-week deadline to decide whether to enter Israel's war on Iran. He is facing strong pressure on both for and against attacking. See, that's why he's waiting 2 weeks. See, Trump thing is he thinking like, yeah, I want to attack Iran, but maybe if I push this back 2 weeks, maybe people will like ease off on me about it, which they're not, dude. Like, dude, people are fearful of World War III. Like, when you're on the brink of World War III, I think you think about that for a while. Same when you killed our Iranian general, dude. Like, you wanted to start. I think COVID-19 probably saved us from World War III back in 2020. Remember you killed the Iranian general? I forgot that dude name. Like, and people freaked the fuck out because I think Iran banned us from going there. Like they put a travel ban on the United States. I remember all that shit, bro. That's when I really started getting into politics, like 2020, like pop paying attention to it more. Um, like, bro, yeah, you always wanted to go to war with Iran. That's why you had people making propaganda saying Iran wanted to kill Trump. Like, no, they didn't, bro. Like, nobody want to kill you, bro. Um, I mean, not Iran. If you get what I'm saying, I gotta watch what I say. I said kill in there. Oh boy. Hope you too don't. Man, I'm trying to get us banned. Holy shit. We already had a copyright strike before, and then we had Ballgate strike. So yeah, I gotta watch what I say, man. It's YouTube. It says if he does, it will be the most catastrophic U.S. foreign policy decision since Iraq 20 years ago. Damn, man. Even Mundo Weiss gets it. Like, yes, this will be Iraq 2.0. War on Terror 2.0. This is what it would be. Um, uh, uh, I don't care what I'm saying. Trump was. I don't care what she said. That's what U.S. President Donald Trump said when a reporter confronted him with a point that every reporter should be bringing up to him. Tulsi Gabbard testified in March that that the intelligence community said that Iran isn't building a nuclear weapon. The President of the United States, with no evidence, stated that he simply believes a very key yet false point to be true despite his own intelligence services telling him that it isn't. And on that basis, he may not bring the United States into yet another doom war in the Middle East. While Trump giving strong indications that he's going to join Israel's attack on Iran, which Ted Cruz admitted that they already are, it's just not doing it officially. The decision has not been made yet, and as he always does, Trump is sending out mixed signals. Yep. Um, a meeting on Tuesday of Trump's senior staff following Trump's unexpected early departure from the G7 meeting in Canada was widely expected to be the site from which Trump would announce his next step regarding Iran, but he didn't. As Trump played games about his intentions, he is likely hiding the very real indecision of a man in beyond his death. The best, the best, what best we can do is examine what he has done and what he is doing to get some hint as to what he will do. American involvement in the decision. As soon as Israel attacked, Secretary of State Marco Rubio sent out a statement denying any American involvement. Yeah, like people believe what the fuck Marco Rubio said. Oh God. But as it quickly became apparent that Israel's initial attack was more stressful than anticipated, Trump wanted part of the credit and contradicted Rubio. Oh God. Trump seemed to have generally sought a diplomatic solution on his terms. He wants to make one-sided deals that the fruits of bullying tactics that forces inter interlocutors to cave into his demands, and he doesn't like to spend a lot of time getting the deal done. He tried this tactic in his first term, but more hesitantly as he was less sure of his footing and had people of his administration who would push back against his excesses. This time around, he assembled senior staff from a variety of backgrounds and political ideologies who all had one thing in common. They were genuflect to Trump completely regardless of whether they thought this decision was foolhardy or dangerous. Like, damn, this is an opinion piece, but this shit is more true than goddamn corporate media. Holy shit. Exactly. So basically, they saying that Trump got a lot of yes men and yes women in his cabinet. Now, the first time around, Trump had people that were they was warmongers themselves, but they were more calculated. This time, he got people that will say yes to regardless whether it's wrong. So yeah, like when I heard that Trump would put yes men, yes women in his cabinet, I was like, yeah, I should have seen this coming. But I should have covered it earlier. Like people were saying, like, "Hey, Trump wanted to attack Iran. Trump wanted to attack Iran." I should have listened. Um, Trump was not prepared to work through a diplomatic process or to reach a deal that satisfied the bottom lines of both the United States and Iran. He set a 60-day deadline, which was sure a step towards failure. Iran is a deliberative country, and it was not prepared to rush into a deal, especially one where sanctions relief was not clearly spelled out. Um, I'm gonna read this and I'm gonna end it. You read it rest yourself. It's on top of their website. It's like the first thing you look at when you click on Monday Weeks. I don't want to read all of their stuff. Anyway, I don't think y'all like when I read the whole thing. I used to read the whole article too. Then I had to learn to stop, do more commentary because these people work so hard to put this stuff together. You got it. You read it, but you're supposed to give your your point of view as well. So I read these next last two phrases here. It said Trump reverses position in the talks of an Iranian uh, domestic enrichment of uranium. The possibility of a deal became even more remote. At the beginning, he held to zero enrichment policy when his negotiators began their work. They realized quickly that this was a non-starter. Trump backed off, but then his self-imposed 60-day deadline for talks loomed closer. He began to reverse himself. Mixed messages flooded the ether. Negotiations predictably hit a wall. Um, Trump has beefed up the U.S. military presence in the area as another way of threatening Iran, hoping to bully this Islamic Republic into acquiescence. This only hardened Iran's position on the enrichment issue, which they see as a matter of national pride and right granted to them under the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. That's the Iran nuclear deal, by the way, if y'all didn't know. Trump grew ever more frustrated. Well, I'm gonna end it there. Well, Trump dumbass pulled out of the Iran nuclear deal in 2018. Biden didn't give us back into it for some reason. Um, so in Trump, if he's so anti, if he's so anti-war, why he didn't put us back in it? Like Iran was following it to the T. Basically, they didn't make no nuclear weapons. Oh God. So yeah. Will Trump attack Iran? Yes. I mean, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Like Trump, they're doing something calculated. That's why he said give him 2 weeks. A lot of people thought after the when he left the G7 summit a week ago, they thought he was gonna make a decision there. But Trump is calculated. Like you know, he ain't got nobody to push him back on this, which sucks. Oh boy, things are just man like millennials just can't win for losing, can we? Like, bro, like 9/11, which Israel done it, the housing crisis, fucking COVID, you know. Oh God, we can't win for losing. Good God Almighty, can't win for losing. All right, guys, on to the next story. Boy, Trump fucked with the wrong people, boy. I'm telling you, man. It says CNN on the ground in Tehran as protesters take the streets. So it's a video here. I'm gonna play it. It's really good. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. So let me hear it.
Massive crowds have turned out here in central Tehran to protest against Israel's strikes against Iran, but also against the policies of the Trump administration as well. Many of them were chanting "Death to America."
Death to America, baby! I love it. I love it. Death to America. Like, yeah, saying "Death to America" on Twitter, for example, would get you banned 4 years ago when Jack took it over. Now, I guess, you could say it now, but and the craziest thing, shout out to Rome. Like, Rome, like, I don't know. I'm bringing Rome up, but I just respect these dudes like on Twitter and on your RBN. Like, yeah, death to America, man. Like, hell yeah, I fucking love it. Fucking love it.
Were chanting death to Israel. We saw them burn American flags and...
Damn, if I say death to Israel on Twitter, I wonder what that gives me banned. I don't know. Oh man, I wasn't saying so bad. I might make a graphic about it and put it on Twitter. Hell, fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
burn Israeli flags.
You will punch the United States and Israel in the mouth, he says. Trump, you are threatening my leader, this woman says. Don't you know my nation believes death is sweet?
Man, I tell you, boy. Yeah, I forgot. Trump said, the leader of Iran better be hiding. He's hiding now. He's hiding now. All right. And Trump probably sees why allegedly he said Iran is trying to murk him. He like, bro, like you ain't talking shit like that. Like,
Sweeter than honey?
damn.
What do you have, Israel? He says, you have nothing. You are occupiers, unreligious. You're killing people, killing women. You kill everyone. You're terrorists.
Bro, like Zionism was never about religion. All that shit they say the rapture and all that shit is fake. It's not about that. It's about it's about expanding the colonization. Like this is why all this stuff is happening for resources. It's never about the rapture and the God's chosen people. Like to me, it's based on their knowledge, the Palestinians is God's chosen people. But I'm not gonna get to all that stuff right now. But let me continue.
So you can see that anger here being voiced by many of the folks who are walking here in this protest, whereas the Iranian government has said that as long as the Israelis continue their bombing campaign of sites here in Iran, there will be Iranian missiles flying towards Israeli territory. They're calling on President Trump to try and end this direct confrontation. Otherwise, they say, there could be a direct military confrontation between Iran and the United States. The Iranians say it's not something they want, but they also say it's something that they're ready for. Fred Pleitgen, CNN, Tehran.
So yeah,
Israel's missile defenses in action tonight.
man, I want to hear his stupid ass. So yeah, even though people say, "Hey, we don't want this, we don't want this," but hey, we gotta do what we gotta do. And I gotta get credit to what a run, man. They stepped up to the challenge. Like before when they did their little retaliatory strikes, people saying that's it, that's all you got. But but yeah, let me see, yeah, so yeah, I'm in it there. I want to hear what the fuck Anderson Cooper got to say. So yeah, man, damn, they said death to America and death to Israel. Damn, that's a new one, death to Israel. Like we should have been saying that. If I probably say that on Twitter, I probably get ratio like a motherfucker. Like even just saying fuck Israel on Twitter gets you ratio. Like oh my god. Man, so all right guys, on to the next. All right guys, so I got a few clips right here to show y'all, man. Shout out to Do Business for clipping this. It says Misty and Fiorella on the MAGA's commentates are run conundrum. So I'm gonna play this.
People like Texas Patriot here. Fuck it. If Trump takes us to war, I'm done with him and his administration. I voted for no wars, cheap gas, no taxes, cheap groceries, and Maha. Which of any of these things has actually happened? None, my guy. And you didn't.
So she right, none, you idiot. Oh my god, like bro, like people thought Trump was a populist. They thought Trump was gonna make things better for them. Like maybe I'm wrong for this. I know Joe Biden was shit. I get it. Joe Biden was just as shitty. Sorry about that. But Trump didn't do anything. Trump promised, he gonna restore your jobs in the first term. Trump promised, shit. What else he did? He did other. He said he promised other shit. Well, the jobs, he proposed, the outsourcing of your jobs. That's what I'm trying to say. And he outsourced more jobs than Obama did. So yeah, like, oh, this guy said, he said cheap gas. He said I voted Texas Patriot. I'm reading the video. No wars. World War III is imminent at this point. Cheap gas. I mean, gas is going up because of what's going on in Iran and Israel. Um, no taxes. Trump. Yeah, no taxes for the rich. You idiot. Um, I know that Texas Patriot dude. I think that dude ratioed me one time. Um, cheap groceries. Yeah. Yeah, I went to the grocery store and my price of eggs still pretty high. It's going down, but it's still $3 a carton when it used to be $1 and something. Um, in Maha, maybe I was born on a rock. I don't know what Maha is, but yeah, like, bro, MAGA is so delusional, man. MAGA and Democratic voters are just one of the same. It's just so delusional. You tell them, the left tell them, hey, bro, both of these parties don't give a fuck about you. Then they continue to eat a mile of both of their party shit. And once their parties don't deliver, then they mad at the world. Don't be mad at us, you know. One party telling you that trans people is messing with your lives, and the other party basically make empty promises. They're wolf in sheep clothing. So yeah.
Vote for any of those things. If you know anything about Trump and you were paying even the slightest bit of attention, you would know it's not what you voted for. More people like Lori Price, she's a libertarian. I didn't vote for Trump for him to start World War III at the behest of Israel. Yeah, you did. If you voted for Trump, that's exactly what you voted for. Here's another one.
Exactly. Same with Biden. Like some people say, I didn't vote for Biden to fund the genocide. You did. Like anybody that voted for Biden, you voted for genocide. You voted for Trump, you voted for genocide. And now you're voting for World War III. People so stupid. Oh, I didn't vote for that. I didn't vote for this. Come on, man. You can say same people that voted for, well, that's kind of a different phenomenon, but kind of the same thing. People voted for George Bush. You know, you voted for war profiteering, the war in Iraq. When he call it a war, I call it a destabilization effort. But yeah, you get what we're saying here. But
Real ID, Stargate, Palantir. Pretty sure I didn't vote for this surveillance crap, and I know for a fact I didn't vote for any wars. Yeah, you did. That's the problem I have with this and even Candace Owens now. Donald Trump just completely fractured his base, and he did it for the very neocons who minted the Never Trump movement. Truly unbelievable. Not unbelievable, fully predictable. That's what drives me crazy about this feat. And you
exactly. I think these people know better. I think they just grifting. Like they like Candace Owens is a grifter herself. Like Candace Owens to do. I don't like Candace Owens. Like Candace Owens is one of those people where like you know don't invite her to the cookout. But yeah, like like people thought this man was anti-war. You look at his resume from the first term. He's not anti-war. He was never anti-war. My God. Oh my God. Let me continue.
You've been calling this out just as much as I have. My question for you is this a legitimate awakening, a reckoning? I don't think so. But what do you think? Do you think that these people actually came around on Trump, or are they going to be pacified once again?
I think there's like a gullibility with some people that they genuinely still believe in a system where their vote counts, and they think that, oh, well, you know, we don't have a choice. Biden's so bad. Let's just take a chance with this. There's some people that genuinely think like that. But the majority of these people that are in media.
You know, Nick Cruz said something too that's true. Like, you can't be necessarily initially mad at some people that voted for Trump, because a lot of them, you know, because a lot of them don't know no better. You know, it's some people that don't know no better. Okay, I can understand that. Me 5 years ago, I said, hell no, these people are just stupid. But some people just don't know no better. But like, you know, you shoot me once, shame. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you, man. Like, come on, like Trump said he's gonna do all this stuff, and people just ignored it. Like, yeah, like, oh lordy, but I'm let her cook.
Yeah, that are podcasters that have a following. They knew very well who Trump was since the first administration. It was very clear. And the fact that Donald Trump was allowed to have a victory told you everything you needed to know as well as to what he was going to do coming in. His entire cabinet is full of Adelson-backed neocons and warmongers that have a desire, a very, very, very strong desire. Like they are salivating to go to war with Iran.
So yeah, that's that. I got a couple more clips, but they cooked. Yeah, This been the agenda from the start. They wanted to go to Iran. So I mean, like, MAGA acted so fucking surprised that, oh no, Trump, why Trump is trying to go to war. Like, come on, man. Like, I know some of these people smarter than this. I really know they are, but they just pretending to be stupid. So let me go to this next clip on Twitter from Mark Levin, stupid ass. Like, I just hate these people, man. I hate these people. I'm sorry to talk like this. Well, I'm not sorry, but you get frustrated after a while, man. Shout out to Hotspot, man. They doing a good job over there. They have banger after banger every day. Go check them out. Follow them on Twitter. It says, Mark Levin says anyone who is against World War III is a Marxist Islamist. First of all, is that even a fucking thing? What? A Marxist Islamist if you support Iran. Oh no, who's against World War III? Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. I just can't believe people like this. So yeah, man, let me play this shit, and yeah.
Yeah. So where are they? They're nowhere. How about China? Nowhere. How about Russia? Nowhere. What happened to World War III? There is no World War III. They all sound like a bunch of Marxist Islamists. They don't sound like patriotic Americans. Let me be clear. This is good versus evil.
So wait. So anybody that doesn't want World War III, is a Marxist Islamist, which he's taking a shot at Iran, by the way. So we got to go into World War III. Thousands upon thousands of people would die for no reason, just like Iraq, just another Iraq. Just thousands of people die. Just his old ass ain't got to go out there and fight. See, he could sit behind his comfy studio, make millions of dollars, lying to people who watch this bullshit. Like, if you watch this shit, bro, you just, I just don't know what to say about you. Like, especially if you know that you're being like bullshitted too. You know, like, this shit be on at my job, bro, and nobody watches it, and I'm glad. Like, the break room in my office, I be seeing this shit on my on the wall in the break room. I'm glad nobody watches this shit. Like, Mark Levin wants your kid, wants your husband, wants your family member to fight in World War III. And if you're against World War III, you're a Marxist Islamist. Some shit he made up out of his asshole. Oh man, I hate these people, man. I fucking hate these fucking people, man. I'm just telling you how I feel, man. I'm not holding back anymore.
You're either a patriotic American who's going to get behind the President of the United States, the Commander-in-Chief, or you're not. One other thing. Yeah. So where are they? They're nowhere. How about China? No.
Oh, God. So we got to get behind Trump when he starts World War III, or we're not a patriotic American. You see the TV screen behind him said Life, Liberty, 11. Oh, God. But this is the same Mark Levin that will say that Mahmoud Khalil is a terrorist and he needs to be deported back to Syria somewhere. Syria, like. But Mark Levin, he's doing, you believe in the Constitution, right? So because he's not on the side of you. He's not on the side of you. You probably a fucking Zionist too as well. He's a terrorist. These people are fucking full of shit. Oh yeah, I got another one here. I'm telling you, man. Boy, I'm telling you, man. Twitter, man. There's always some shit on this motherfucker here, boy. These people are hell. This one. Oh my Lord have mercy. Lord. Another one for Hotspot. It says, Netanyahu reacts to Israel's latest missile strike. We all bear a personal price. It didn't pass by my family. This is the second time my son Avner's wedding is delayed because of missiles. It's a huge personal price for him, for his fiance, for my family. Oh God. I'm trying not to get banned off YouTube, man. I swear to God. Well, fuck your family, first of all, because all the families that you killed and forever traumatized in Gaza, they don't have a choice. Some of them got hit by bombs because of you, and some of them some of them are dead because of you. Oh, my son's wedding is canceled because of missiles that you perpetrated, you fucking idiot. You fucking perpetrated this conflict. You did it. Well, I'm gonna play the video, man. I'm telling y'all. Man, I hope the co-founder don't punish me. I hope we don't put. You just tired of holding back. Like, oh God. But let me play it. Oh jeez, man.
יש אנשים שלצערנו גם נהרגו, משפחות ששכלו יקירים.
Oh, now he's speaking in Hebrew now. But he speaks in English when he wants the Americans to go to war for him. You notice that, right? This man is full of shit, bro. He's full of shit.
אני מאוד מעריך את זה. כל אחד מאיתנו נושא מחיר אישי. זה לא פסח על המשפחה שלי. כן, פעם שנייה שבני אבנר, בגלל איום טילים וירי טילים, מבטל חתונה. זה בוודאי מחיר אישי יקר לו, וגם לארוסתו ולמשפחתנו. וגם אני חייב להגיד, רעייתי היקרה היא גיבורה. היא נושאת מחיר אישי במשך שנים, שאני מוביל את המהלך הזה נגד הגרעין האיראני. היא הקריבה את מיטב שנותיה, ונתנה לי את כל הכוח להיות פה, כי בלעדיה לא הייתי כאן, וכך גם שני בניי. יש אנשים שלצערנו גם...
I know this sounds vile, but why is he still living? Why is he still living? Why? Wow. Hundreds of thousands of my people in Gaza are gone because of this man. So he gets to live. He gets to see his son get married or whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck. While my people in Gaza, can't have peace. Why they can't have their land back. I just don't know, man. I'm telling you, I'll have to change subjects because I'm telling y'all, man. I'm gonna lose my shit, man. I'm gonna lose my shit. Oh, so anyway, all right, guys. Let me get to the next story, man. Oh, jeez, Piers Morgan. Oh my God, man. I don't know. George Galloway, man. He couldn't take this shit, man. I really say, you know what? I'm gonna say my piece. I'm on the right side. I'm just gonna try to say my piece. Nah, Piers Morgan, okay. He realized, killing women and children is bad, right? He changed his course on that, right? But it's like, still, I guess, since he panders to the right, I guess you have to be some sort of, pro-war, right? So, let me play this, man. This interaction between Piers Morgan and George Galloway.
Talk shows and former British MP, George Galloway. George, you were listening there to Naftali Bennett. What was your response?
I just realized they both British. Oh, God. Well, I get to watch a British debate scene here.
To that interview.
Well, you did a good job as his Alistair Campbell to him as Tony Blair. I hope he remembers you if he does get into the Prime Minister's seat. I'm frankly astounded that you did not ask him about the bombing of the Iranian state TV station just a couple of hours ago, the mass murder of tea ladies, technicians, journalists and broadcasters. I can't believe that you didn't know about that. And indeed, Professor
Actually, I don't know
Morandi
about that.
was...
You've just told me that, so that's the answer to your question. I didn't know about it. I've been on air.
Well, you really need to...
Why is he so smug? Like he triggered already. This shit just started. I already know about that. You just told me about that. No, I'm talking about British accent. I already know about that. You just told me about that. You told me about that, mate. Oh boy, yeah, you can tell this shit about to get intense a little bit. Oh yeah.
To be better briefed.
Well,
You're
okay,
interviewing a guy that you're
you
punting.
can have your views about that.
This is
in answer
very
to your
important.
question, I didn't know. So that's the answer to your question.
Well, you should have known.
Okay, well, you're a better journalist than me.
Because
You're a better
Professor
broadcaster than me.
Morandi,
I didn't know.
Professor...
I think he knew. Piers Morgan knew he had a war propagandist on his shit. But Piers Morgan knows. This man ain't stupid. I think he, to be honest with you, when he had that racist on, so she'll use the N-word in any way she wants to. I'm pretty sure she knew about that. Like, Piers Morgan know how to get views and clicks. He's a clout chaser. Let's just keep it 100. This man a clout chaser. He have anybody on here. You know, like, come on. Like, come on, do that. Like, this man I'm pretty sure he got a production team and all that shit. These people do background. They know who these people are and what they do. He know. Come on. Oh, I didn't know. I just knew now. Oh, yeah, fuck out of here.
Morandi was in that building. I don't know if he's dead, but the story is that he was in that building to do an interview with you, and I very much hope that that is not true. And I very much hope that he is still alive.
He told me that was true. He told me that he'd been told to leave, but had decided to stay and do the interview, in which all he did was call me a liar, a coward, and a genocide enabler.
So you did know about the bombing of the Iranian TV station?
No, there was no bombing going on when I interviewed him, obviously, or I would have stopped the interview.
Piers, there's mass casualties.
Yes, George.
In the
you
Iranian
asked me
TV
if I knew
station.
it was going on when I interviewed him. I didn't.
Well, it's a disgrace that you did not know.
Well, I didn't, or I would have
because you
stopped.
might have been able
I
to
did.
ask.
If I'd known.
He know. He just pretend like he's stupid. I hate people that do that shit. Oh, I didn't know nothing, so I didn't know. I just not know. Now he get pissed because George Galloway call him out on his bullshit. Like, when you pin somebody against corner, they get very emotional. They get very hyperbolic. I noticed that. Like, you know, they getting their feelings, as people will say. You know, as the young kids will say, they get into their feelings. You know, he's getting into his feelings a little bit. Like, how you did not know that, dude? You supposed to be never mind. Oh God.
I would have stopped the interview, obviously.
Well, this is going to grow and grow as an issue, Piers. You may very well be in difficulty here.
I won't be in any difficulty at all. Why don't we get on with the interview?
One thing you did know is that Israel has scores, if not hundreds, of nuclear weapons. And you did not mention it. Why is Israel allowed illegally to hold scores, if not hundreds, of nuclear weapons in defiance of the law, uninspected by any agency in Dimona? And reports today from Dimona are that they are currently modernizing their nuclear fleet. Don't you think that would have put in a better perspective this issue of nuclear weapons? The reason I know you know it is because the brave Jewish whistleblower Mordechai Vanunu, who blew the whistle on Israel's nuclear weapons, came first to the Daily Mirror and was betrayed by your enemy and mine, Robert Maxwell, to the Mossad, and then spent 22 years in prison in solitary confinement, and turned up in the courtroom with his jaws wired together like Hannibal Lecter, so he couldn't tell the courtroom what he'd told the Daily Mirror. Finally, the story appeared in Andrew Neil's Sunday Times, but only after Maxwell had betrayed him to the Mossad. So this issue of nuclear weapons, according to Tulsi Gabbard, Iran is not seeking to build a nuclear weapon.
Why would you?
That's crazy. He cooking Piers Morgan ass, man. He cooking his ass on his damn show. Damn, George Galloway a savage, man. he took his shit over, bro. God damn, man. I love it. I love to see it. I love when people with common sense call out people that pretend to be ignorant, like Piers Morgan. His job is to pretend to be ignorant, like not know what's going on. Like, bro, Israel has nuclear weapons, but Israel's going after Iran that does not have a single nuke in their arsenal. Like, that don't make any sense to begin with. Like, oh God, oh God. People like Piers Morgan is the reason why our society is cooked too. Like, like, man. Continue to cook, George Galloway.
Believe them.
February.
Why would you believe
What?
them?
Well, I believe Tulsi Gabbard.
Why
don't
do you believe Iran?
No, I'm believing Tulsi
Given that the
Gabbard
Atomic
here.
Agency,
I'll come on to Iran.
Given that the Atomic
Why do you
Agency,
want to
hang on,
dodge Tulsi
I'm not
Gabbard?
talking.
That's crazy. So he calling George Galloway Iranian asset. Oh my God. Here we go. Here we go with the name calling again. Oh, well, you believe Iran? You believe Iran? Like, dude, Tulsi Gabbard is the national intelligence person. Like, national security, whatever the fuck she is. All these names, a lot of these positions. She said herself back in March. And the crazy thing about Tulsi Gabbard is the biggest fucking hypocrite. Like, she gonna fucking call it fake news, but she gonna show the clip of herself saying that Iran has no nukes. Oh my God, bro. These people have lost their damn mind around here. Like, the world is going to hell in a handbasket quickly, man.
You've talked and talked and talked. Let me get a question in. The Atomic Agency, as you know, brought out a report in the last few days. It made it clear that Iran had lied, obfuscated, denied access, not allowed enough inspections, and that it now got uranium enriched to 60%, which is a massive state.
Bro, you can have uranium, but are you using uranium? But do you have a physical nuclear weapon? I said this in my last live stream. Like, if Iran builds a nuclear weapon, is it any of our goddamn business? Like, I mean, that just don't. Like, Israel got them. Nobody says a damn word, but Iran has uranium. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's a threat. Oh, man. But to me, since Israel has hundreds of nuclear weapons, my thing is Israel poses a bigger threat to America, to the world, than Iran does. I mean, like, based on common knowledge.
Stage forward from where they were at 3% a few years ago to now 60%. And the move from that to being able to create a nuclear weapon is actually much closer and therefore more potentially imminent as a threat. And I'm just curious why you would trust Iran as far as you could throw it, the regime, not the people, the regime, when they are clearly accelerating.
It's not about trusting Iran, you British idiot. It's about facts. It's about truth, Piers. It's about facts and truth. The fact is, Iran does not have a nuke, so there's no need to start conflict with Iran. Iran minding their own business, but Israel, because Benjamin Netanyahu wants a greater Israel, that's why this is happening, and also have America in the imperialist hands too. They want to attack Iran to destabilize it. That's why That's why Trump talking about them taking out the Iranian president, the leader. Like, all this shit makes sense, bro. Like, when you think about it, Piers, when you in your little pea brain head of yours, then you start to realize, like, holy shit, this ain't about regime change. This is about fucking imperialism. Like, everything is centered around money, bro. Like, it's a money thing too. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this.
Their nuclear program, clearly accelerating their enrichment program.
Piers,
Why would you not be concerned about that?
Piers, I trust Tulsi Gabbard, Donald Trump's director of national intelligence.
You do?
Don't you?
Well,
Don't you?
do? I'm surprised you do.
I'm very much hoping she'll be the next president, Piers. But I trust her. Don't you?
Oh hell no, I don't trust Tulsi Gabbard. But I see what he's saying though. He's saying she told the truth initially about them not having no nukes. That's what he's saying. But hell no. But I had a theory though that if they gonna run a woman as president on the Republican side, it'll be Tulsi Gabbard. Nah, yeah, I could see that, but yeah, I don't trust no Tulsi Gabbard.
I don't know. I've interviewed her once in my life. I don't know whether to trust everything she says or not.
Well, you know that Donald Trump appointed her the director of national intelligence. Why would you doubt her?
Look,
Isn't Trump your friend?
I'm not doubting her or trusting her or untrusting her.
Does he appoint liars?
I'm asking you why you trust the Iranian regime when they say they're not wanting to build a nuclear bomb.
Well, you're actually asking the wrong person for this reason. If I was running Iran, I would long ago have had a nuclear weapon because Israel has scores or hundreds of them. And as you've just heard, is determined to bring about regime change in Iran. So you won't get me to clutch my pearls about Iran having nuclear weapons.
Why wouldn't you want regime change in Iran out of interest, given what a draconian, repressive, despicable regime it is?
I have this old-fashioned view. You once had it also in relation to...
Let me stop right there. Hold on. I tell you, I don't know how to make it through this, guys. I'm telling you, I just want to explode, man. I want to fucking explode. It's like these motherfuckers have a lot of these motherfuckers just ops, man. They just want to have an agenda. So basically, Piers making it seem like Iran is escalating this shit. So escalating Israel to attack them first. Like, again, like, who fucking cares if Iran has the ingredients to make a nuke? I'm with George Galloway. Hey, if I see my enemy, well, not my enemy, well, my wannabe enemy has fucking nukes in their arsenal, hell, maybe have one or two of them motherfuckers. Like, I'm just saying that. Like, I if you know, you know what I mean? But, oh, God, these people.
To the country next door, Iraq, that the leadership in any country is the business of the people in that country. But if you've got a nuclear-armed superpower trying to change your regime, frankly, you're an idiot if you don't arm yourself to the maximum that you are capable of.
So you want to see Iran arming itself with nuclear weapons?
Well, Israel's got hundreds.
No, I'm asking you about Iran.
You've just been talking about the slaughter of the innocent.
I'm asking you about...
Piers can't hear. He just told you Israel got hundreds. Iran has 0. Man, I'm telling you, boy.
Iran. Would you, George Galloway, it sounds to me like you, George Galloway, unlike the rest of the world, would like to see Iran arming itself with nuclear weapons, to which I say you've lost your marbles.
Piers, there you go again.
Piers, you lost your marbles, you idiot. Oh, my God. I can't believe you just said George Galloway lost his marbles. You talking to yourself, bro. George Galloway didn't lose shit. You the one lost your goddamn mind. What the fuck? Oh, God. So Iran doesn't have the right to defend itself, basically. But Israel does, right? Like, see, this is why when people say things are right, sometimes they get shit right one time, and then they get shit wrong the rest. This is why you can't rely on that shit. Piers is back to saying, hey, Israel has the right to defend itself against Iran, which has no nukes. But I tell you.
Unlike the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Do you really think that you speak for the rest of the world?
Beam's creatine is America's #1.
Oh, God, he's advertising creatine, the same shit that Elon gets high off of. And then we skip this shit. Back to this. Oh, God.
Has a real problem with the concept of Iran being a nuclear power, apart from you, who thinks they should have loads of nukes.
No, it's not just for me. Iran is presently the hero of the vast majority of people in the world.
Oh, rubbish.
And it's
absolute
the fact
rubbish.
That you can't see
what a
that.
load of absolute
Piers,
nonsense.
take your eyes off the posterior
Absolute
of the
nonsense.
tiny part of the
Nonsense.
world, which is the Western world.
You think that
Africa
currently
is with
most
Iran.
of the world, you think the rest
Latin
of the world
America is with Iran.
You think the rest of the world
China is with Iran.
Yeah.
Russia is with Iran.
Russia.
Yep, Russia, China, DPRK, all of them with Iran, bro. Because those countries have more fucking common sense than Israel and America. The government of America. Because the people of America, we see the writing on the wall. That's why they trying to shut us up much as they can. But yeah. Jesus, I can't, Piers, man. Oh, God.
All the Arabs are with Iran.
Russia, China,
Take
any
your
other
nose out of the ass
North Korea
of the tiny number of people that you think are the world. They're not the world. The world is 8 billion people.
Right.
You're speaking for the little clique that leads a tiny fraction of fewer than 1 billion.
Or Piers Morgan is speaking for the people that loves war and loves resources. That's what he's speaking for. That's what pay his bills. This is what it's all about, man. They tell Piers Morgan what to say, and they bring on people that's with the establishment. He brings on people like George Galloway, and he gets G-checked on his own motherfucking show. I gotta look at the comments after this. I got to, man. Oh, God.
Billion of the people of the world.
So just to be clear,
cannot see beyond the end of your nose.
As I suggested, then you want to put up as a defence for Iran that they're supported by China, Russia. Did you mention North Korea?
That's a lot of people, isn't it?
Oh yeah, but are they the kind of people, in terms of their own regimes, that we should be taking as good supporters of these benevolent people
You're
in
living
Tehran?
under Keir Starmer's regime, for God's sake. You're going to blame the
regime. Oh God, we gotta take them down too, along with man. America no goddamn better than touch North Korea. Yeah, touch North Korea. See what won't happen. It ain't gonna be good, bro. It ain't gonna be good. You talking about World War III? Shit, man. Why you think America don't fuck with North Korea or DPRK? Why you think? If you know, America ain't stupid. Well, they are stupid, but some shit you can't fuck with. Oh God, I ain't gonna lie, even I'm pretty sure the John Boltons and the other motherfuckers in Trump's cabinet the first time want some shit with North Korea, but I think they were smart enough to tell Trump, hey bro, lay off the Rocket Man shit and just shake his hand and have some common ground with him, because shit can get rough real quick. You know what I mean? Oh God, these people are so deep.
The British for Keir Starmer. The French are living under little Macron. When did you get the right to decide that 7/8 of the world's population cannot be considered valid because you, Piers Morgan, don't like their regimes? Listen, there's something else you didn't mention, and you must also have known about that. Unless you switch your mobile off at 10 o'clock at night, you already know that Iran is giving Israel a bloody good hiding every single night.
It's not, though, is it?
It's not,
though, is it?
You described it all.
It's not, though.
Man, Iran whooping their ass, bro. Yes, unfortunately, some people got killed in Iran. But the only reason why Israel, the fatality toll is less than Iran is because they have advanced warning of missiles coming. So when you have advanced warning, people can hide. Right? That makes sense. Just like a tornado siren. That's why we have tornado sirens. It tells people to hide from a potential imminent danger. But anyway, yeah, Iran is whooping Israel's ass. Tel Aviv look like Gaza now. As my boy Malcolm X said, the chickens have come home to roost. Tel Aviv don't look that good, bro. It don't look that good. Bro. Oh boy.
As a wonderful military operation
as
being
always,
conducted by Israel.
let me answer you. As always, the Iranian regime has put out apocalyptic statements about this will be the annihilation of Israel and everything. It's like it did the last time. And you know what happened last time? Nothing. Nothing. They fired a few rockets, and the dome dealt with them. This
Piers, that was last time. What about this time, bro? This time different now. Nah, this time different, bro. Nah, I can't let you get away with that. Yeah, nah, bro.
This time they've got a few. This time they've got a few missiles have got through the dome. But the idea. Hang on, let me finish my question. The idea that the Israeli Air Force have managed to inflict this kind of catastrophic damage on military commanders, nuclear scientists, nuclear sites, and all of this, and have control of the airwaves in Tehran. And the only response so far has been a few missiles that have got past the dome.
Missiles?
You say they've been pounding them. They've not been pounding Israel. They've not been pounding Israel.
Oh, this guy is so fucking stupid. Piers Morgan is a stupid person, man. Oh my God, bro. Tel Aviv, like I said seconds ago, Tel Aviv is Gaza, bro. It looks like Gaza. It's pictures on Instagram and on Twitter saying this is not Gaza, this is Tel Aviv. You know, oh my God. I just can't, I can't, like, oh, he'll say those pictures are AI. Bro, you on the, it's AI camp, bro. Like, come on, don't do yourself like that.
Something else you don't know. You didn't know about Morandi. You didn't know about the TV station.
I knew what Morandi told me. I knew what Morandi told me.
Israel.
I knew what Professor Morandi told me. Just to be clear,
hang on. You don't know about it.
Just to be
I'll
clear,
tell you who I believe.
Just to be
You're
clear
asking about belief.
Just to be clear,
I believe the mayor of Tel Aviv.
Sorry, if I may finish responding
can I
to you.
quote an Israeli? I believe the mayor of Tel Aviv, a former director of intelligence in the Israeli army, now the elected mayor of Tel Aviv, who says this has got to stop. We cannot win this war. That's the mayor of Tel Aviv. I can believe him.
I see
or I
zero
can believe Piers
evidence.
Morgan.
There is zero evidence that Israel can't win this war as things stand. Zero.
Well, why
Most
are they
of
asking the United
90%
States
of the
to join
damage
in?
is being inflicted by Israel onto Iran.
Bro, Israel can't win shit by themselves. Like, they need United States resources. They need hand money resources. You know, they need boots on the ground. And to be honest with you, like, Iran is, see, people understand, like, Iran has fighters. They have actual warriors. They don't have a bunch of TikTok influencers like the IDF do, or they don't have a bunch of people that just want healthcare and VA loans and free college like the United States people do. And they are TikTok influencers too. Let's just keep it 100. Like, most of the people, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but I don't really care anymore about what people say. Like, most of the people that's in the military, I see them on Instagram flexing off their military uniform and being influencers, bro. Like, I don't see them, like, even one of my classmates, not my classmate, but she graduated a year after me. Like, she be on Instagram talking about how it is being in the military and stuff like that. I don't see her training to be a warrior to kill people. Like, she's not a killer. You can tell, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just keeping this shit $100. Like, Piers, man, I don't know what world he living in, but he need to wake up, man. Like, that man, he must live in his studio or some shit. Like, he must have watched Fox News on blast, One America News Network, all these other fucking mainstream media shit that sucks off Israel's rocks every day. I'm telling y'all, man, this shit's crazy, bro.
Pure nonsense, Piers. Why are
you so deluded, George?
Why is your
pathological hatred of all things Israel made you so deluded?
Is this something else you don't know? Do you know that Tucker Carlson?
Oh, he hates Israel. It makes him deluded. Oh my God. I hate Israel too, but does that make me deluded? Oh my God, bro. Oh Lordy.
Carlson and Steve Bannon are right this minute on TV debating how, if Trump gives in to Netanyahu's begging him to join in and save the day, that it will be the end of the Trump presidency, that it will split MAGA down the middle. Do you not know that?
Yeah, just like Iraq and Afghanistan was the end of George Bush's um well he had two terms, but I'm just saying like this will be the end of Trump. This shit and people start coming back home in body bags because that's what's going to happen. See, they feeding Israel feeding the military men and women of the United States lobster and shit, fancy shit. But oh boy, well let me get back to this.
Either.
No, why would I know that? I've been on air. How would I know that?
Well, if you're really...
Why do you expect me to know things when I'm literally interviewing people like you?
I made the mistake, Piers, of thinking you were a well-informed man.
I am. But when I'm actually filming my show, it's quite hard to keep up with world events.
Don't you have someone that can pass you a note?
I've got lots of people that do a brilliant job. That's why I have
don't you have
one of the most popular shows in the world.
In your ear?
Yeah. It's more popular than yours. I'm better than you. Lectures about how...
I had to stop there. Hold on now. The reason why your show probably get more views is because he spill propaganda bullshit. George Galloway actually spills facts and truth. Facts and truth is not sexy. See, when you spill lies and shit, that shit gets clicks. That's why it's called clickbait, Piers. Oh my God. I'm betting you. See how the arrogant is to smoke. That's why I can't stand these motherfuckers, man. I can't stand this shit. These motherfuckers, this is all they care about. They care about themselves. They care about their views. They care about their clicks. They don't care about spilling the truth. They get people killed. They really divide the world. Let's just keep it. Divide the people. Let's keep it 100 with their lies. You know, you got the left tells the truth, and you got the right, like Piers Morgan, spilling lies. Like, I just can't fucking stand these people, man. And I'm usually more animated now because of shit like this. look at the look on George's face, like, you this motherfucker. No, this motherfucker just said what he just said. Oh yeah, he did.
Good a journalist I am, or how good a broadcaster I am, or how good my team are. Because if you were so good, George, you'd have a lot more people following you, a lot more people watching you. But most people think you become a delusion.
It got personal. That's what people do when they have no point of view. This is what happens. They get angry. I'm betting you, Piers. Oh, I'm betting you. I'm betting you, George. I'm betting you. I got more platform than you. Oh boy, man, Piers got triggered, boy. He got triggered. God damn, man. And then George Galloway is not even raising his voice. He's always like that. Piers the one that's getting angry and shit. That motherfucker gonna turn red in a second now, man. God damn.
Delusional loon. And I think that's sad.
My dad is bigger than your dad. My dick
not my
is
dad,
bigger
just
than...
My dad bigger than your dad. My dick bigger than your dick. Yeah. See, it's a dick. I hate this dick measuring contest shit. Online, man. Online, bro. Like, that's what these motherfuckers do. Because since they have no point of view, they say, hey, my dick bigger than yours, man. Hey, my show bigger than yours. Hey, my house bigger than yours. That's all it's about. It's all about measuring, like, oh, I got more followers on Twitter than you. Like, man, god damn, boy. I'm gonna let this shit play. I don't know. I keep pausing it, guys. I'm sorry, man. I just can't help myself today, boy. Today is that day. I'm telling you.
The number of people that watch my show massively dwarfs yours.
My dick is bigger than your dick. Are you really down to that, Piers? Well, I've got some evidence that it isn't, but I'll not go there.
Oh my God,
I'm actually
bro.
astounded
crazy.
at the sheer ignorance, which I'm being very kind and calling it ignorance. I could easily call it lying. I could easily call it willful ignorance.
Of course you could.
That you didn't know there's tea ladies lying dead in the Iranian TV station.
To be
and you
clear,
interviewed Bennett and didn't even mention it to him.
To be clear, I'm being told by my team in my ear as we speak that outside of Iran, there has been no independent verification of what you are saying. So you are believing...
Oh my God. Bro, how my little irrelevant ass YouTube channel I'm sitting in my workroom. Like, yeah, I know it's my, it used to be a bedroom. No more information than Piers Morgan, and he got a team that could tell him shit around the clock. Like, I bet you got an earpiece in his ear. That's what that's for. Like, people tell him, hey, something happened, But he pretends to be stupid because that's he plays a part. Like, damn, I forgot that woman's name on the Africa Dysphoria channel. Like, she telling the truth. Piers Morgan is not independent media, y'all. Like, y'all, realize he had a creatine ad on his video. Like, he's not independent media. He's cosplaying as independent media. But Piers Morgan ain't no different than what the fuck Fox News does, bro. He doing the same shit, but he doing it with an independent flavor. Like, if you read his bio on his YouTube channel, like, oh, we independent, we did this, we do debate. Like, ain't Piers Morgan the same motherfucker that he let the right wingers talk on his shit, but when the left wingers talk, he cuts them off. Like, that's just fucking rude. Like, bro, you not cutting me off. You let them other motherfuckers lie to the people that's watching your shit, but I tell the truth. You don't like me telling the truth, and you want to cut me off. Like, fuck you, bro. Fuck Piers Morgan, man. I'm telling you. Fuck this dude, man. I'm telling you.
Vision,
So you are believing the words of the Iranian regime. And forgive me if I will wait for independent corroboration before believing what the Iranian regime says.
You don't believe that
are an
Professor
Iranian
Marandi.
regime stooge who believes
that
anything
Professor
they say.
Marandi, your frequent guest, that gentleman, was bombed.
He's not a gentleman.
He's not a
gentleman.
Oh. I think most of the people who've ever watched him think he's a gentleman.
Man, Piers Morgan is that family member that you meet like on Christmas and Thanksgiving and shit, and like you say something that he don't like, and he just starts saying shit like, "I got a better car than you. I got a better house than you, man. You ain't got shit. You still living with your mama." That's Piers Morgan, man. Like, oh God, bro, I just can't.
No, I don't think he's a gentleman. I think he's a very disingenuous man who spews a lot of bullshit.
They don't think he's lying, Piers. They don't think
you do
he's
that,
lying.
Piers.
Oh, they do, George. They do. They do.
They think he's lying when he says he was bombed in the Iranian TV station today.
He wasn't bombed. He was on air talking to me. What are you talking about?
There's footage.
How was he bombed and talking to me?
Every media platform.
He was talking to me.
Of the TV station
How on
burning.
earth was he being bombed
anyway,
as
listen,
he talked
Piers,
to me? Complete nonsense, man.
Piers,
you're talking
as
nonsense.
Your dick is so much bigger than my dick.
Oh,
as
God.
your dad is so much bigger than my dad. And as your television program is so much bigger and better than mine, I'll say goodnight to you because I have rather more wholesome people.
Oh, you're running
to
away.
Talk to.
Okay.
No, I'm not running away,
running
but
away.
I won't be coming back.
Yeah.
Because I made the mistake.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I don't know why left wingers even go on to this shit. Like, really, to be honest with you, I'm just gonna keep it 100. Like, if you on the left and you go on shit like this, Piers Morgan, like, you just wasting your time, bro. Like, Piers Morgan you're not gonna change his mind. I guess the only reason why he changed his mind with the Palestinians, like what's going on in Gaza, because like, sad it had to take almost a fucking 2 years to change your mind. But hey, what they say, better late than never, right? But probably the only reason why, because his audience probably pushed back on it. I'm pretty sure he got a lot of feedback saying like, hey, bro, like, this genocide's bad. Like, you on Israel's side, like, bro, what's the deal? But yeah, let's watch. Hey, might as well watch George Galloway leave this motherfucker by his goddamn self.
Of thinking that you were an honest man.
Yeah.
In fact, you're a slippery.
Well, it's okay because I never made that mistake with you. So don't worry about it. I never made that mistake with you, George. I always thought you were thoroughly disingenuous and you prop up these evil regimes for reasons that completely baffle me. And you think you're the right guy. You think you're the honest guy. And actually, you know what? You're the kind of guy that one minute you call me a rat, the next minute I'm your hero and you're praising me. It's pathetic.
Is that why you ask me onto your show every single week, Piers?
Sorry?
Every single week. I've got the texts. Every single week you ask me onto your show. Because I'm all these things you just accuse me of?
Yeah. That's a good point. Hey, that's a good point. if he's such a bad person, why the fuck you want him on your show, Piers? Like, that's like me wanting Ben Shapiro on my show. First of all, Ben Shapiro ain't gonna even come on here because he don't, you know. Oh no, Charlie Kirk. Let me use Charlie Kirk. That's a better example. Charlie Kirk is a white nationalist, so he don't like my black ass. I'm especially too black for him. And second of all, like, why? Like, why? Like, why would I text Charlie Kirk, please come on to my show, man. I want to hear your opinion. But I don't like him. He's disingenuous. I know he just it just don't make any fucking sense. Like, yeah, like Piers Morgan full of shit. I've been know that. I've been knew this, man.
I don't mind having you on to challenge you. No problem.
Every week.
No
you
problem.
ask me every week.
You came on. I think you apparently
You
last
ask
week.
me
We last
every
asked
week.
you on
I've
6
got the
weeks
text.
ago.
Man, that damn Piers Morgan a simp. Oh, he a simp. Like, damn, man, he just exposed your ass. Damn, man. That's how people be. They be in the DM, like somebody that wants somebody to be in the DMs all the time. Oh, please talk to me, please talk to me, man. I love you. Like, that's Piers Morgan, man. Like, but George Galloway, man, I'll tell you this, man. I don't think he doing it because he like you. I think he doing it because he knew this was going to happen. Or what's on the screen, like he knew that, you know. This conversation was going to be heated, and he knew people like me going to talk about it. So, yeah.
Why are you lying? We haven't asked you on the 6 weeks.
You asked
we haven't
me
asked
to
you on the
come
6
on
weeks.
every single
3rd
week.
of May, we asked you last time. 3rd of May, you're lying.
Your dick may be.
Hey, I hope George Galloway like post a text on Twitter or something. Like, I really do.
Bigger
You're
than
lying,
mine.
George.
Your
3rd
dick
of May,
may be bigger than mine.
3rd of May.
Your show may be bigger
7
than
weeks
mine.
ago.
But I'll tell you what, Piers, you're a busted flush.
You know what, George? We're about to pass 4 million subscribers on Piers Morgan Uncensored, and you're walking off because you can't handle the heat.
Fuck you, Piers Morgan, bitch ass motherfucker, lying piece of shit. Whoo, boy, I'm telling you, man. Man, Andre on the cutting this motherfucker. You lying Brit ass bastard, man. Boy, I'm telling y'all, man. Woo! Man, like, I need to stop covering this man's shit. Like, even if you have, let's say if you have Nick Cruz or somebody on, like, nah, just, after that, man, like this man is not here to change the course of nothing. Like, he's here for the clicks. Piers Morgan is a pure D clout chaser. Like, George Galloway's of the world, you know, those people, like, they're actually trying to tell people the truth because, you know, corporate media isn't doing it. So where do other people have to go to? YouTube or Rumble. Well, not Rumble, but YouTube mostly. So, yeah, like, Piers Morgan's job is to keep the narratives going, you know. Oh, Israel's in the right. Oh, Israel's right about everything. Oh. But, you know, they doing it, but, you know, sprinkling a little bit, you know. Oh, they're doing a little bit too much killing in, you know, in Gaza, you know. It's a little bit excessive, but other than that, you know, Israel's right. You know? Fuck people like that, man. Oh, God, I hate this. Oh, God, I hate this current system. Like, people like Piers Morgan get to grow. Well, he's probably propped up, just like Charlie Kirk and Ben Shapiro. Andre, what are you talking about? They propped up by the system. Like, people pushing them out. Like, without the money, Piers Morgan would be irrelevant. Charlie Kirk would be irrelevant. Ben Shapiro would be irrelevant. Like, those people, they're dying. Like, Daily Wire's dying anyway because, number one, Trump, you know, MAGA. I mean, the Republicans in control anyway. You don't need much propaganda anyway, right? So, whew. All right, guys, that's the show, man. I don't want YouTube gonna send me an email later on after this live stream go off like, hey, we have to move your video for hate speech. Don't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. But I really don't give a fuck, man. I just, you know, sometimes, hey, if they do, or, you know, give me a strike, I don't care. So anyway, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed me acting a fool because this was needed. You know, again, shameless plugs, man. If y'all want more content like this, man, follow the official ATV Network Twitter account, man. I'm gonna try to get like updates coming out and stuff like that. Like this video, man. This video need to get out to many people as possible, man. Like, I'm grinding here, y'all. Like, I'm running on like 3 hours of sleep and shit. Like, a nigga, need some help out here. We're trying to get to 1.3 thousand subscribers on YouTube. YouTube do their little dirty tricks as well. But it's up to y'all watching this shit, man. Y'all gotta like the video, man. Like, I could only do so much. I could post this shit on Twitter all day long. Hey, subscribe, watch, but it's up to y'all, man. Just only take a damn second. Just like the video. And also to help the Palestinians out, man. GazaFunds.com. Help them out. Y'all can do it. Do it, man. Do it. So anyway, man. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching the Good Faith Show. Andre Morton signing out. Fuck Piers Morgan. Fuck Israel. Fuck Trump. Yeah. And fuck Benjamin Netanyahu. Oh yeah, fuck the Democratic Party too. I can't forget about them.